Hello and welcome on back to another Talking video. In this one, we're going to look at all the TMNT comic books that are coming out in January. Now this month has a nice selection of different comics that will be coming out. We've got some new stuff, we've got some old stuff, we've got some collection kind of stuff, we've got some reprints. This month has a nice selection and a variety of just pretty much everything Turtles, so yeah, let's get into this one. Okay, on January 8th we've got the Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan, the trade paperback. Now this one will be collecting all 5 issues from that mini-series, and yeah, there's not really much I can really say about it. Now this one will have 128 pages. I believe this one will also be having all the colours in this one, and also maybe some extra material, but I'm not too sure about that. And this one will be going for about $18, so if you haven't read the series, or don't want to read the series again, or anything like that, then this might be like a good opportunity to pick up this series. But if you've already read it, then maybe don't pick it up, but you know what, if you know, you know. So then also on January 8th, we got the TMNT, the Samurai Adventures, issue number 20. So the discussion for this one is, after a mind misshape with one of Donatello's inventions, Michelangelo starts to wonder if his laid-back attitude isn't holding his brother's back. While skateboarding in the sewers to clear his head, Mikey meets a genie who can show him exactly what the world would be like without him, and decides to do so. If DuckTales, an angry Hamatayoshi and Forbidden Pizza weren't enough, Krang and Old Hob form an alliance to repair the interdimensional portal. All that, plus Mikey sees his true worth in all new Samurai adventures that could only be called Genie in a Bubble, baby. So, yeah, I mean, I like the title for this issue. It sounds such a Mikey kind of story where it's just like, yeah, Genie in a Bubble, baby. Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious seeing like this, you know, like this new timeline with like Dark Turtles. Yeah, I think that's gonna be weird to call them Dark Turtles when not really, like, you know, from like fast forward. Angry Hamatayoshi is something which I'm quite curious about, but I don't know how like Mikey's, you know, if he wasn't there, he would be angry. I'm very curious to see why he's angry. But seeing like Old Hob and Krang set up the interdimensional portal, I think that could be quite cool as well. Just because like the further on like the plot, which could be interesting and cool, it just depends on how to go around it and what to do next, which could either be good or it could be bad, but I guess we'll wait and see about that. Okay, and then also on January 8th we got the TMNT, the Mutant issue number 3. So the discussion for this one is, it's all hands on deck for the EPF as Metalhead infiltrates the central data center and sets his sights on a new target, Madam Null. Meanwhile, Raphael fights to free Mondo, Seymour and Pigeon Pete. But how did they come to be captives in the first place? Area 51 holds infinite secrets, and when Director Bronzer is briefed on the security breach, he commands decisions which introduce a new player who proposed to deliver a striking blow to the invaders. Escape isn't looking easy for part 3 of Tom Waltz and Vincent Frederick Attack on Area 51. Plus a third installment of Eric Burnham's and Matteo Santoloco's backup, Karaya Power remains unchecked, and an impossible order forces Casey into a corner. But time has come for him to decide where his his allegiance lies. So yeah, so I'd just say with the Casey stuff, it could be cool and interesting to see what they do next. I mean, the only I wouldn't say problem I have with it so far, but it's just more the fact that because of the stuff we saw in issue number 5, I would say that now we already know where this will be going next, with like Casey maybe not like falling up with Cry and that kind of stuff. The whole stuff with the mutant animals getting captured and being put into the EPF kind of stuff. I mean, I don't really care about them all too much now. It's like they're there. If anything happens, then cool, but I don't really care about them too much to really care about how they got there. And Metalhead being back, yay. But he's going after Madame Null, another character who has pretty much done nothing and is more or less being written out, is now being one of the main targets and all that kind of stuff. This is just not an exciting thing whatsoever, but they could somehow like turn around and actually make this interesting, but I doubt it, but I guess we'll wait and see about that. So yeah. Okay, and then going over to January 22nd, we got the Best of Nobody, and this one it will be collecting a variety of different issues. Now, because Nobody has changed as a character over the years, with like the Mirage one being a male cop, and now in DW stuff, it's done by Angel. This one will be collecting a few different versions of like Nobody and stories. So this one will be collecting from the Mirage, Tales of Timothy Volume 1, issue number 2, Tales of TMNT Volume 2, issue number 60. I believe that was the one where he came back to life as a white version. I can't remember exactly why. I think he died by a squid or something, and then become like the White Knight or like the White Herald. Is weird. And I don't think that this issue is going to explain anything to help you readers either. From the IW stuff, we got issue number 34 from the ongoing series. Now that was the one where Angel got the suit to take down Metalhead, and also got some material from issue number 23 of the TMNT Universe series. I believe that was the backup story where we've got to see Angel take on Nobody. No, we've got to see Angel take on Zodi in a van in the EPF. So it's like a nice selection of like different comics. I believe that the Volume 2 Tales of TMNT issue number 60 is an issue which hasn't been printed or like reprinted or anything like that in like 10 years. So that's pretty cool to see if they're bringing that round, like that one around again. So hopefully maybe they can actually do some more stuff with Tales of TMNT and actually reprint the whole series, but I doubt it. So yeah. And then also on January 22nd, we got the TMNT The Night Watcher issue number 5. So the discussion for this one, it is Enter Loban. Discover the origin of Night Watcher's foe who's been controlling Mutant Town. How did an injured bear who lived in the zoo become the Mutant Town kingpin for the events of the Great M-Bomb drop? How has he assembled every piece of information about Jenica's life before and after she became Night Watcher? Night Watcher's greatest fight begins now. It's life or death, and if things go Loban's way, neither of them may make it out of this fight alive. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say that overall for this one, I'm quite looking forward to this one quite a bit, because I'm very curious to see, like about this new character, if it's actually good, or it's just like a character that's just kind of there, and if that's going to be a powerful one, or anything like that. I'm very curious to see how he knows stuff about Jenica, and also what we know about Jenica, because this could also like open up the door to like giving us more information about Jenica, so that could be quite interesting. But then like even seeing like some of the covers like from like Junie Barr, oh boy, this could be a very great issue, because of course Sheena taking off Jenica's helmet, and well, this could be a very like interesting, because if they like do that, then I'm very curious to see if this will actually interfere with like Jenica and Sheena's relationship, if they'll break up. There's a lot of stuff in this one which I'm looking forward to seeing how it could turn out, but we'll wait and see about that. Okay, and then for the last one on January 22nd, we got the TMNT Naruto issue number 2. And the discussion for this one, it is from RW and Ziv Media. Don't miss the groundbreaking crossover between two of the greatest ninja teams of all time. When Naruto, Saku, Suraku, and Karashi receive a mission, mission. Oh, I can't read. Receive a mission to escort report to April O'Neil and the mutant research she's safeguarding back to her home of the Big Apple village. They aren't expecting to be attacked by the Foot Clan. The TMNT arrive just in time to defeat the Foot ambush, but despite their shared enemies, the two teams have a lot to learn about each other if they're going to get along. Well, Tails introduced Team 7 to their lives under the Big Apple village, though the Foot Clan sees another opportunity to steal the secrets of the youths for themselves. I mean, I do find it to be a bit weird that they're saying that the Big Apple, like New York, is a village, but I mean, I don't know anything about Naruto. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I mean, I just say, like, looking at the last issue, seeing the designs and the artwork and everything like that, it was on a whole nother level, and I was so excited about like, reading the next issue. So going into this one, I'm looking forward to this one, seeing what I could be doing with this one, seeing Turtles and the Team 7, I think they're called, fighting the Foot. This could be really cool. Also, I really want to see Strutter in this universe. I don't know what it looks like, but I really want to know what it looks like. So, yeah. Okay, and then for January 29th, we got the TMNT and the Masters of the Universe, Tales of Grayskull, issue number 3. So, yeah, they're still making this series somehow. So the description for this one, it is the TMNT and He-Man to one another's, oh god no, said that all wrong. The TMNT and He-Man travel to one another's universe in hopes of untangling the knots in the cosmos. But despite plans avoiding jumbling realities, they find themselves drawn to each other's friends and allies. Meanwhile, time-stressed Renette has found herself in the past, smack dab in the middle of the Foot Clan training dojo, where a mysterious student may have something to do with all this trouble. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, looking at the last issue, seeing how, you know, the Turtles and He-Man are not supposed to interact whatsoever, despite them being the key like main figures in these universes, and people wanting to see them cross over, and we're not getting that because they're not allowed to be like interacting. It's just so stupid, and the scene that is continuing over here, I don't know where we're going with this story, and I don't know who's going to be continuing with the the stuff in the past with Renette, who's going to be the student behind all this. I guess maybe maybe Shredder, but it still feels like way too like cartoony and ridiculous in a very weird way. But I think they could pull this off, but I doubt it. But just looking at the last issue, I have no hope in this series whatsoever. So hopefully it'll be decent, but I doubt it. So yeah. And then also on January 29th, we got the TMNT, the RW ongoing series, issue number 6. So the description for this one, it is: the tales are back together, on the run, and at one another's throats. Navigating a New York City that used to be their home, but is now hostile territory, the four brothers are trying to get things back to normal, but Donatello is desperately scared following his captivity. Will the four brothers be able to rally, or will they find themselves at the mercy of the Foot Clan? So, yeah, I mean, with this one finally giving us like an actual story with the four turtles together again and the fighting of Foot, this has a lot of like elements in this one which I'm looking forward to seeing, just because it's more like a classic tale story which I'm looking forward to. And also this one again, the like new like ongoing series artist Joanna Freya. I'm pretty sure I said that name right, but I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing this one because I feel like this one could be a good make or break it for this series in terms of knowing like how these characters will be interacting now with Jason Aaron writing these ones and where the story could be going next. But seeing where the last issue left us off, I can't say that I'm all too excited for this one, but we'll wait and see about it. But yeah. Okay, so then going over to the last book that will be coming out in January, and that is the TMNT, the Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution, issue number 4. So the discussion for this one, it is: the criminal underworld's takeover of New York City is ongoing, and the violence is escalating as the city is overwhelmed by gang warfare in the streets. When coordinated attacks threaten to fully destroy resistance, April executes an untested contingency plan, and allies and enemies alike must flee to safety. With the city so dangerous, though, there's a few places of sanctuary left. As resistance survivors retreat to an old stronghold, the new TMNT must why is there so many words? Must reconcile with the past, with the present. No, I said it wrong. They must reconcile with the past. Oh no, I'll keep adding the actual word. Must reconcile the past with the present in the penultimate issue of the Re-Evolution story. So yeah, I mean, most of that is just basically describing what happened in the last issue. Not off to a great start, but I feel like this one could be a nice one because we'll be seeing other new tales go to the farmhouse, and this could be nice and really. I don't know how to best describe it because I do enjoy the farmhouse, like Northampton stuff, but like new turtles and like, also like a new like timeline of what happened in Northampton. This could be a really great one to see all that kind of stuff. But I've got a feeling that like we won't really stay there for too long. And I've got a feeling that this is going to be like a weird like situation where to see everyone go out there and then they do stuff and then automatically just go back within like the same issue. So yeah. And then also like the villains, like my god, they suck in this series. Like I don't know who actually is the villains or anything like that, but so yeah, this month has been really interesting with the comics because there's so many and there's a variety of different ones with new stuff, old stuff, and it's just like a nice selection of different stuff, which I think is really great. But I'm like really curious to see like what you guys have to say about this, like which issues are you looking forward to the most, and yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be for today, guys. If some police shall subscribe on stuff, goodbye, yo, bye.